So the concept of failure is really what allows us to stay entrapped in the 9-to-5 hamster wheel of go to work, pay for your car, go to work to pay for that car, and then use that car to go to work. I think this is getting way too morbid. Good morning! It is probably not morning where you are because it is definitely not morning where I am. Welcome back to the AM with Amy. I'm your lovely host, Amy Vagabond, and we are actually in we're in my new place, my new loft. I'm really excited. I don't have a mic because if you guys watched my last video, my mic was completely broken. So I got a new one, it's on its way. There's that. But today we are doing a question submitted by one of you, and her name is Lay.Wang. She says a lot of nice stuff, so thank you, Lay. But she asks, can you please do a video on overcoming failure? How can I overcome discouraging feelings when I've given... Am I reading this right? Yeah. How can I overcome discouraging feelings when I've given something my all and still resulted unsuccessful? How do I brush away feelings of, quote, my best will never be enough, end quote. Thank you so much, and please continue to inspire. Love ya. Love you too. And I really wanted to do this topic because I love talking about failure, because I think it's such an interesting concept. And I think first off, I want to say that I don't believe in the concept of failure. By the way, I'm already wearing my face makeup, priming my lids right now with the Mercier primer. So I personally don't believe in the mainstream concept of failure. That sounds so condescending and pretentious, but it's true. I don't believe in failure in the way that we traditionally think of things. And I will break down what I'll put it there. Oh my god. So we're really ad-libbing this today. I mean, I ad-lib pretty much all of my AM with Amy's, but for the most part, I at least write down a few bullet points of what I want to say, but this one, I'm just really going for it. Failing is just, in my opinion, figuring out another way to not do something. I think Thomas Edison has a quote that I really love. It says, wow, did I not screenshot that? I'm so sorry. So the quote goes, I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison. And I love that because to me, failure is when you stop trying. It's when you give up. It's when you see that you are defeated. I have been doing YouTube for almost, I think, 6 years now, and that's a pretty long time. I think I'm going on my 7th year now, but in my head, I always thought, you know, there's some creators on YouTube that, you know, once they start within a year, they just blow up. You know, they have millions of subscribers, and then on the other hand, on the other side of the spectrum, there are so many YouTubers that have been doing it a long time, and they don't really see, their growth is very gradual and quite stable in a sense. It's not like a viral growth, and I definitely fall on that side of the spectrum. And I always told myself, like, oh, if by the end of next year I don't hit X amount of subscribers, I'm gonna give up. Like, I'm gonna quit YouTube. And that was when I was much younger, and when I believed in the traditional concept of failure. And sure enough, like when those years would come by and I wouldn't hit that amount of subscribers, I realized that I'm not failing. I'm just not reaching an arbitrary goal that I set for myself with have no game plan, no backing. I just put out a random goal out there. I am still friends with girls that I started YouTube with, and I think anyone knows when you're a new creator, you like band up with other new creators and you kind of either grow together or some people kind of fall off. And I'm still friends with a lot of the girls that I started YouTube with 7 years ago. And it's crazy how like they all went off to basically just do college, and I like check in on them and they stopped doing YouTube like 4 years ago. And it's crazy to see how my life would have veered if I followed that same track, if I had just given up, if I had just stopped uploading. And I always tell people, like, it doesn't matter if you're not reaching the amount of success, quote unquote success, that you think you're gonna achieve. The fact that you're still going, the fact that you're persistent and that you're continuing is true success, because failing is just stopping. And if I didn't continue to upload regardless of whether or not I was hitting X amount of subscribers, X amount of views, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I still have a career. I'm in this beautiful loft and I'm so grateful. And yeah, sure, I might not have 1 million subscribers or whatever, but I'm not failing. Failing is when I choose that day that I don't upload ever again and continue to not upload. That's when I find true defeat. And I think a lot of people think failure is not getting what you want, but I think I'm also a huge believer in the law of attraction, and I feel that whatever you truly want in life, you do get. It just means, and if you do not get that, and if you don't end up on that path, it is because you truly did not want it that badly. A really good example of this is after I graduated college, I had applied for a 40 hours a week internship at this huge media company, and it would be full-time, like 9 to 5 every single day for the summer. And it's, you know, it was just an internship, but like obviously if I did well at the internship, I would be able to get a corporate job. And honestly, when I was applying for it, I really didn't put that much effort into the application, and I ended up not getting it. And I was kind of bummed in a lot of ways because I was like, oh, I failed, like I wasn't good enough, they didn't want me. But turns out later I found out that you had to be in school to have that internship. But either way, I did not want that internship, and I did not want it badly enough, and so I didn't get it. And honestly, that was such a blessing in disguise. If you don't know the law of attraction, I think it's true, because it's just about basically what you think you become. And I really truly believe that if you think you are stupid or awkward, then you essentially become stupid and awkward, because the mind is everything. And the same thing goes with failure. I think it's a concept that a lot of systems and powers in place have you believing so that you can fall into the system and can not go after what you want. Because honestly, I think Jim Carrey said it in his commencement speech. By the way, Jim Carrey is a very controversial person. I don't want to go into that, but I really did like his commencement speech. He said something about like, my dad was an accountant or something. He was doing a conventional 9-to-5 job, and then after one day he came home from work and he had gotten laid off. And Jim Carrey said that was the first time he could see that my dad failed at something that he hated doing, so I figured out that I should just go fail at something I love doing. And I think a lot of people can resonate with that. I haven't done this in a long time, doing my makeup and talking, so I don't even know what I want to do with my face. Okay, this is so hard. Make my life easy. Really pretty color, actually. Yeah, let's do it on the bottom. So I was gonna do a light makeup look, but I think we're going smoky now all of a sudden. Also, by the way, this dress is so cute. Shout out to Eggy, Miss Jen M. She has the cutest clothing line, I swear. I'm always rocking Eggy. I love it, I love it. Jen, if you're watching this, you did that, girl. You did that. But you always do that. This is also a Chinese proverb I love. This is also a Chinese proverb I love. Am I saying that right? Anyways, failure is not falling down, but refusing to get up. There's a Japanese quote that says, I think, fall down 7, stand up 8. And that's not failure to me. You're still succeeding. You might not get what you want the first time, but you're just figuring out a way that doesn't work, and you can find out many ways that don't work. So you're being creative, as Thomas Edison says. And 2, if you're failing and not getting what you want, I think it means that you don't want it enough, or that it wasn't the path for you. And so many times we hear about young entrepreneurs or successful entrepreneurs about, you know, getting fired from a job and then ending up in this path. I listen to so many podcasts about entrepreneurs, and so many influencers, so many of my friends were in nursing school or were on a completely different path, but something happened, they got fired, or they just, you know, didn't have money to continue nursing school and they fell into blogging. It's not the path for you. It's just telling you you're supposed to go the other way, and it's not failing. There's a quote that I read in The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It says, and when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. And I truly believe in that. I also think that we really need to reshape how we see success and how we define it, because just because you're not making this amount of money by this year, or by doing something that you said you would do by this time or this age, doesn't mean that you won't get that in general. I wanted to have a loft when I was 19, but just because I couldn't get it when I was 19 didn't mean that I wasn't ever gonna get it. And just because you don't make, you know, 6 figures by the time that you're 30, this is just a totally arbitrary goal that a lot of people have, doesn't mean that you won't ever reach that goal. And I also think time is an illusion, but we won't get into that now too. So I think just because you're not getting it right now doesn't mean you won't ever get it. There's another quote, I'm like a walking quote book, but there's a quote that I've also said in probably another AM with Amy. It says, never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. So if you give up on that dream and if you stop doing it, that is true failure, because how can you ever achieve something that you just don't even work towards. But if you give up on something because of the time, just remember that the time will pass anyways, and failure is a concept in the way that we know it is something to keep you down. Remember that. Eyeliner does wonders. And when I talk about failure as a concept that the system or the man, the proverbial man, has created to keep you down, what I mean by that is everyone is afraid of failure, but I think the system is what I think the system is what implements or infiltrates our head with that concept, because with the concept or the fear of failure in the way that we know it, it keeps us from not pursuing our dreams, our passions. It keeps us on the path of convention and, you know, paying our bills till we die pretty much, and going to that 9 to 5. Because if everyone believed in themselves and if everyone didn't have this concept, if the concept of failure did not exist, we wouldn't have people doing or living the lives and doing the jobs that they don't necessarily want to do. So the concept of failure is really what allows us to stay entrapped in the 9 to 5 hamster wheel of go to work, pay for your car, go to work to pay for that car, and then use that car to go to work. I think this is getting way too morbid, but this is literally how I think. This is what goes on in my brain. If you don't agree, then actually, you know what? If you don't agree, I definitely love to hear your point of view, because I love perspective. That sounds so stupid.
I love perspective. Oh my god, I love perspective, guys.
I got a bunch of new Hourglass products. Oops. Oh my god. And then I got the blush. Their products are absolutely beautiful, by the way. I try to go for a very cherubic, sweet, innocent, delicate look because of the dress that I'm wearing. But anyways, I hope that this helped you out. I don't know what you got from this. I just rambled on and on, but I truly don't believe in the concept of failure in the way that society has us to believe it. If you are failing, it means that you don't want enough, that it wasn't your path, or that you just found out another way that won't work. And in that way, you're just Xing out all the ways. You're doing process of wow, so the truck is so loud. And in that way, you're doing process of elimination, you know, what we were taught to do on standardized testing. But I hope you guys like this one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye, bye, bye. I love this dress.